On the Cloud, and Jahz on the Fox, heading to Pokemon Stadium 2. Spencer still seems to be interested last night, so you might want to Alright, so right off the bat though, Jahz getting real aggressive, but he's playing Fox, so no big surprise there. The challenge here is going to be for the Cloud to keep up with this Fox and not fall victim to any nasty up smashes. Or a juggle in the up air. 3 there, climbing the ladder, gets him up to 93, not out quite the Blast Zone play. So the limit break cross slash comes through to even up the damage a bit for CarbonCopies. But right now, tempo has been in the favor of Jahz. Wow! There you go, first stock going the way of CarbonCopies. Really nice play there. And also,
he must have thought that he was going to see a Beam Blade there, and ended up being a down.
Yeah, and the up smash though does come through. That's what I was talking about early. Those up smashes from Fox at higher percentages will just rock you and take stock so easily. CarbonCopies down to 2 stocks as well, but he keeps pumping out the damage. He's got quite the lead padded in for himself here as the limited price might come.
Could you maybe say that they will rock you, stock you, and then bop you?
Well, Bop didn't rhyme, so I'm a little disappointed. Alright, but CarbonCopies still leading Jahz here. Jahz up to 141, and Cardin almost 100%. So he's doing very well here. The pressure from Jahz seems to have let up a bit. Last real good pressuring we saw was him shielding a couple things from CarbonCopies and throwing that up smash for the first stock kill. But he's not chasing around on Carbon anymore. It seems like he's kind of been informed he needs to respect that blade.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that blade too many times. It will make your match not go the way you want it. And Carbon just able to bring him out the top with just an up smash.
Yeah, it does it again, and that limit break we suspect before the cross slash, otherwise he would have been able to get another very sizable damage lead. Jahz, though, very nicely done to get the up air, close it down to 1 stock apiece, securing 30% over, so he's in a range where he can feasibly win this. Oh, let's off the tilt juggle. Decides to go for that down there. Not quite able to get
Tilt
more of it.
juggle is an appropriate name for that because I get tilted every time I get taught it.
You've been playing Bloud too much because he loves that.
Yeah, it's the most infuriating thing. You're like, okay, still okay, goddammit.
Limit break not able to land. Oh, and he gets out with the down air and spikes out Jahz to take game 1. Well done, CarbonCopies.
Oh yeah. Gracias.
Alright, heading into game 2 here. Going to Final Destination, and Jahz moving over to the K. Rool away from the Fox.
3, 2, 1, go!
right now. Playing very safe against each other, a lot of backing away, but early damage is quite even. The cross slash not going to be able to catch Jahz off guard. Gets the back air in, and he chases off stage. We'll get another one, and that's an early stock going the way of Jahz. Really nice chase off stage there. Carbon able to slide in underneath the blunderbuss's Hoover and puts down some really nice punch down to Jahz, getting him up over that 100 mark here. Back here, he's got him off the stage. Not going to be able to punish that too easily. It's so hard with K-Rool having that little helicopter with the hitbox. Cloud, as we saw, can get through that with his down air, though. He does have a reach, and they're able to get the kill once again. Just sends him off the top. It seems to be the way he gets 90% of his kills against Jahz.
Yeah, didn't have to use his limit break there, and unfortunately it kind of timed out, or he used it just to get rid of it. Ooh, that was a very good spacing for the triple hit on that cannonball. Ouch.
Yeah, the fact that he got hit by that cannonball the last time was quite surprising to me. Goes cross slash there instead of up B.
That's not what he
Definitely
wanted.
missed input on that one. The up B didn't have enough height afterwards, but had to use the limit break, travels farther. He definitely would have moved back. So just an unfortunate input error. He's got good damage on the Jahz. Oh, he gets sucked in though, so that's stage control definitely lost here. Oh, Jahz though just gives it up freely, and Carbon tries to make the best of it. Not able to get the stage spike, pushes him off to the side though. Get the spike here? No, unable to.
Well, he's just got some time to free charge up his limit break there.
Cross slash will not get it. Jahz really nice to drift back in order to hit CarbonCopies. Missed 112 on Carbon on his final stock. He's very, very far behind right now. It's going to be a struggle to win this, and that's just not even going to happen, I don't think. Taking that cannonball, that will kill him. Being shot out of the blunderbuss. Doesn't feel great to lose that way, but it's only game 2, and we head into game 3 even.
Curtis wants to give you attention. Hey,
Say the word, we'll put him down.
Talking about CarbonCopies like that on stream? My god!
Curtis wants you.
Alright, they're thinking about this one for a long time, it seems. Don't have the stage selection in quite yet. I expect we'll see the same characters run back, though. Carbon, obviously most comfortable on that Cloud, and Jahz losing on the Fox, winning on the K-Rool. And it being such a large swing between those two games, I see no reason for Jahz to switch off of the K-Rool heading into game 3. Alright, so it is selected there. Going to Town and City. Character selection staying the same. So no surprises here.
Three, 2, 1, go!
them playing very aggressive to start off game 2 here. Or I'm sorry, game 3. There's game 2. They showed kind of a lot of respect. There's a lot of backing away and throwing shots. And right now they're just running at each other. So looks like we're in for a banger of a game 3.
Yeah, I mean, Carbon just wants to close this out and take the win and go home. Jahz desperately trying to go for this reset here.
Well, it is best of 5, so we've got at least the 2 games of finals.
Yeah.
Limit break ready for Carbon. Gonna have to use that to get back and launch that cannonball in the way. Damage very even so far. These guys have just been trading blow for blow. And that forward air though, or that back air doesn't care, and got a lot of knockback on that, and he bounces him off the stage, gets the kill. Oh, but the turnaround with the blunderbuss there, I think he was predicting a roll by Carbon. I'm not quite sure what that was. And Carbon punishes him hard on the backside of it, takes it down to 2 stocks apiece. Break is ready. Seen him mostly going back to cross slashes. That's what he used to focus on heavily back in the day of our, live tournaments still. Seems like ages ago. But for a while we saw him go to almost a no method to the madness, just throwing a random limit break, whether it was a blade beam, what that one's called, or the cross slash. He is focusing on the cross slashes. You see that game there. Gets himself back on the stage, putting out some damage while he's at it. The cross slash hits all of the blows on that one, and gets full stage control off of that. Looking for the denial and not low enough in order to get in. Jahz definitely looking like he's put on the back foot right now. He's getting in a blow here and there, but CarbonCopies is dictating the pace.
Got a whole stock ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. He is behind that full stock, and at that high of damage now, I think Jahz is confident to just kind of hang back and get in the blow where he can. Gonna go ready once again. He's gonna put on a good chunk of damage. Cannonball lands, and that will be game 3 going into Jahz as he takes the lead. Alright, running it back. Same characters, but this time we're heading to Yoshi's story. Carbon not wanting to give as much room to K. Rool. Doesn't want to have to deal with those cannonballs, those crowns as much. Having these platforms allowing him to play vertically as opposed to having just play long distance across from Jahz' K. Rool. And it takes the advantage of it right away, jumping over that.
Yeah, we've got a pretty even match here so far. I do like this matchup for CarbonCopies, but landing into all of those cannonballs is not very conducive to win.
Yeah, landing that limit break though does bring it back a little bit. Yeah, that is a rough thing when you get thrown out of the blunderbuss and somehow catch up to the cannonball just perfectly before you regain control.
Yeah, it was really unfortunate he wasn't able to latch on. He went a little above stage there. But still seeing a pretty super close game here.
Absolutely, another limit break is ready. Carbon going to be able to defend the side of the stage here. Probably drop out and go for that cross slash. Absolutely does. Bounce him off the stage and out the side. Really nice from CarbonCopies picking up the first stock in game 4.
Yep, now we just need CarbonCopies to pick up some extra credit here if he wants to make the dream happen. At 136%, it's just going to take a little touch for Jahz to send him out the side just like that.
Touched him with his belly and that was good enough. But at 90%, I mean, Carbon's got a nice lead here to work with. The 90% lead, and he's just expanding that. Limit break now 3/4 of the way full. And gets over that blunderbuss. He has the crown too, so that takes away a bit of the harass that Jahz could use. And
Wow.
gets through with the cross slash limit break and gets out another stock. This one is looking so different from the previous game.
Yep, I think the stage is making all the difference in the world here, not having as much room for Jahz to run him around is really helping.
Limit break ready once again as he gets back to the stage, but he's going to lose that after the forward smash from Jahz takes care of business.
Yeah, unfortunately things have evened up a bit here. I'm not trying to sound biased, I feel like I'm being biased here.
Nice reflection there from Jahz, giving up the damage a bit more. And limit break at, oh god, 80% limit break now. To pummel that damage there is going to get him all the way to full. 72%, 116. They are both in that kind of kill percentage range depending on what moves coming out are. CarbonCopies probably in a little more danger considering what a big hitter K-Rool is.
Looks like he lost his limit break there.
Yeah, limit break not able to be used to seal this one. I don't know if he'd let go a bit early on that 3-jab. Grounded, and that's going to be enough. That up tilt will definitely... Oh my god, he did it. He went to blast him and survived. My god, Carbon.
But that is the reset that we just hear. So we will be doing another best of 5.
Absolutely. So actually, 2 SmashDEN social distancing edition in a row now. We've seen a grand finals reset, whereas I think we've only seen 1 in our in-person tournaments.
Yeah, they're pretty rare in our in-person tournaments. Just goes to show that people are getting better online.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it just hanging in the middle.
But my OCD.
You don't have OCD.
My pretend OCD.
If Viking Redbeard has OCD, it stands for Obsessive Consumption Disorder, where he just drinks all the beer all the time.
That is accurate.
Ollie was just walking under your chair, Chase, and he was gonna head out of this room, and he gave me a look and stopped in his tracks, and then just backpedaled under your chair and stayed there. He's like, I guess I won't be leaving. Guess I gotta click out and into the reset. All right, so our first ban is on Final Destination. And we are seeing the same character run back. Jahz is going to be sticking with that K-Rool, no surprise there. Carbon's sticking with the Cloud, no surprise there either.
Does Fine Piece have a secondary character that he plays nearly as well as Cloud? Like
I don't know, you'd have to ask Fine Piece himself. Mewtwo. Peanut Gallery tells us it's Mewtwo. Alright, stage is selected. We will be heading to Pokemon Stadium 2. So it's kind of interesting heading into this reset here. Obviously, Jahz did win 3 games in the last set, and one of the 2 that he did lose, he was on Fox. So overall, in this matchup, the K Rool to Cloud, he did go 3-1. Jahz did. So you would expect that Carbon would be quite on the back foot, quite the underdog here, but obviously one, he is the incumbent here, coming from the winner's side of the bracket. But also, we saw in so many of those matches, they came down to such a close ending. So I'm really not sure where I expect these matches to go. Like, if Carbon's going to start getting a better read on this, or we're going to see the same 3-1 we saw in this K Rool Cloud matchup just a bit ago.
Yeah, Jahz came in very hot here. He laid in 89% damage while had very little on himself, and Fine Piece is able to kind of close that gap and even took the first stock, surprisingly.
Yeah, I mean, a good limit break cross slash takes care of business there after he laid out a lot of damage, returning a lot of that. And he's just looking for that extra credit now. And he is finding it. Oh my goodness, is he finding it? Oh, that cross slash feels like a missed hook maybe there. Just because, Jahz was nowhere near. 146, really nicely done by Carbon to survive up to this percentage. It's a rough battle against K Rool, since it can usually get you out at that 110, 120 mark. So surviving a bit longer is always helpful, and he got an advantage out of the extra credit in the meantime. Thought about the spike for a moment, backed away, and let's just charge up that limit break.
Yeah, I think that's the safer move here. I think that there's fewer chance for error. It feels really bad when you try to go for the spike and things go horribly wrong, and you end up in a not great place. So I think playing the safe match here is more what we're going to want to see from Carbon if he wants to take this win.
Yeah, he has to be a little disappointed there that the limit break up special didn't end up with the kill there. He did hit him so high. Oh wow, he thought he had a jump and it was gone.
Well, we will end up with a gentleman's one stock for round 1 reset.
Yeah, all that lead Carbon builds up through the first stock and a half just disappears in an instant. He was behind for that moment, but brings it down, like you said, to that gentleman's one stock. And we are very close here as we head in to the 60% range on that. Carbon keeping the pressure up. Limit break is ready. 116 on Jahz. Will he go for the cross slash? He doesn't go for the denial. Does the cross slash for the belly break? That will do it. That is going to be the game. He's going to push him to the side, charge up the smash, and send him home. Game 1 in the reset, going the way of CarbonCopies. What a way to do it.
Yeah, if you're going to win a match, you get all. He checked all the boxes there. He got his style points. He got the win. I'm liking what I see.
Those are the moments where I'm sad we're not in person. I would love to see him popping off in the camera. Just see the excitement on his face. I'm sure he would have been laughing as he pushed the K Rool slowly to the side.
Laughing menacingly.
Yeah. I mean, these two players know each other so well. In real life, played in so many tournaments together, just kind of hung out as well. I'm sure there would have been some banter during that period.
With Fine Piece, there's always banter. Don't worry.
Fine Piece. Have you changed his name in the Discord server to Fine Piece yet?
Not yet, but I think I will.
I do like the suggestion from Yarn in the chat, changing the name from Grand Finals Reset to Dead Ass Finals. Can't say that's a change that'll be happening, but I enjoy it.
Yeah, unfortunately that's out of our control currently. We could do some...
Well, no, on stream I can make it Dead Ass. I can make it whatever I want on stream.
Oh, yeah. That could totally happen.
Yeah, so it looks like we're heading to Battlefield. Character run back, of course. So Battlefield, Honestly, I'm a little surprised by this choice coming from Jahz, considering we saw Carbon look so good on Yoshi's Story. A tight stage, although I can't remember who won that round. Jahz did, okay. Yeah, so Jahz did win on that one, but I feel like the win he got on that had a lot of, kind of funkiness for Carbon that went on platform that worked really well. Obviously, yeah, wide blast zones on the sides of the stage, but we've seen a lot of Jahz's deaths coming from going out the top, so that's not necessarily helping him. Early on, Jahz getting the damage lead here. Oh, I thought they had flip sides. Limit break ready for CarbonCopies as he looks to try and start evening up that damage after falling behind about 90% actually. And sure enough, there he goes back within that 20% range. Good patience from CarbonCopies as he shields through a bunch of Jahz's attacks. And just evens that up like that. And there we go. He's constantly sending him with that move. Most of the time he's getting the kill off of it. This time not quite that lucky.
That was very well use of that up B with the limit break attached to it.
Yeah, good mix up there. I think Jahz fully expected the cross slash there, limit break, and he was going to go in over top, go for maybe a spike. Not able to get the reflection off the blade beam either. He does make it back to stage still though. That helicopter just ridiculous. And a spot dodge from CarbonCopies allows him to punish on the backside there. Jahz wins that duel. 181, that'll get us down to a gentleman's 2-stock, no problem there. Good limit break charge coming in from CarbonCopies, able to get about a quarter put into it. And you see the Wi-Fi strats coming out there for a moment. A lot of quick short hop up airs. You can chain those together really well online.
Yeah, getting stuck in a cannonball twice again, this just feels really bad. He's gonna have to get rid of his.
He was going for the limit break there, and he gets punished. That super armor from the on the forward tilt, breaking right through. Oh, there's another belly break. Carbon's gonna have time to get back to this one. Set up. That's an up smash he's going for. Absolutely, there it is. Golf swing sends him out the top. Carbon getting full advantage of that. Jahz cannot be happy, but still a gentleman's 1-stop. They have just been neck and neck throughout this game too.
Yeah, this is a close match. This is fun to watch. Like you said, it would be cool if we could see this happen in person. Hopefully soon. TM.
Limit break is ready. Blade beam not going to land. It's shielded through.
That's what I would have done as well. It looked like the right move. Just a well-timed shield on Jahz.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you would have done the shield. You're like, because I'm that good, I easily would have shielded that.
No, I know. I know I'm going to win this game.
Carbon has got the percentage lead, starting to lose that, and now they're about even when you consider their characters, and sure enough, Jahz able to chase off, get that forward air, and get the kill. Evens it up heading into game 3. This has been a very ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel like Fine Piece was looking to attach to the ledge there, and unfortunately he hit stage instead.
Oh man, if he wins, we need to ask him why the hell Fine Piece came to mind. For those of you who were not with us at the beginning of the day, I believe our very first match we streamed, second match we streamed,
Yeah, it was pretty. I think it might have been first match.
was between CarbonCopies and Thespian. And Thespian was not spelled like the actual word thespian, it was a bit different. It was like Thespix N, yeah. And he's like, it's pronounced, he told us in the chat, it's pronounced Thespian, and Carbon immediately followed up with, mine's pronounced Fine Piece. And it is just carried all day, thanks to Viking.
Thespian's still here too.
Yeah. Thespian giving me the bruh. Dude, I remembered how it was spelled. Thespixin. Jahz switching to the fox.
Yeah.
And they're heading to Yoshi's story. I like Carbon choosing Yoshi's story personally. I feel like he did look good on the stage despite losing on it. The Fox changeup is interesting. Because, I mean, Jahz lost game 1 of the original Grand Finals on Fox and immediately swapped away.
Well, they are within a percent of each other. Jahz.
Yeah, they were
Jahz moving from a quick character or from a slow character to a quick character. It's gonna have to force Fine Unit to or Fine Piece to adjust his playstyle.
Yeah, and I think probably that was the intent, is to try to put CarbonCopies on the back foot, make him adjust. But at the same time, you personally have to adjust too. In fact, I would feel that the adjustment personally is almost harder, because Carbon's been playing Cloud all day against different people. Whereas, if you are switching back and forth characters, you might not get your same groove. But we'll see if Jahz can prove that theory wrong here, as currently he's leading 3 stocks to 2. That up smash, CarbonCopies has been nailing that out of shield all day on people. It is just disgusting.
Oh, he was just a little shy away from Jahz to connect with that limit cross slash, not deal the damage he was looking to there.
Side or forward smash there from Jahz, really easy to take care of that one. CarbonCopies landing on stage, probably not ideal there, honestly.
Yeah, that was my same thought.
And Jahz leading. He's got 2 stocks, only 50% on him. After that little trade, he's evened it up. He's actually got a full stock lead at this point. Go for the juggling.
Wow.
Ooh.
That was not what I was expecting to happen there.
That was inches from being the opposite way. If Jahz hits the up air there, he gets the kill. Instead, Carbon smartly gets off the down air just in time and gets the stock himself as Jahz, brings himself up towards the ceiling. So 95 to 41 now, much closer than it was a moment ago. It's still in the favor of Jahz. Carbon trying to get a pummel or get some pummels to try and close that gap. Up air juggle and 1. Oh! He goes in on it with the down air.
Yeah, that was a very patient wait on Carbon's side there.
Jahz is looking to climb the ladder there, couldn't get it. Carbon able to get back down on stage, letting it break up to 75%, charging it. Up smash the wrong direction, he wanted it. That shield getting down to a Skittle. Alright, that's limit break ready. Take the dash. They're both in kill percentage, just over 100% here each.
Oh.
And the cross slash hits. That is going to be game number 3, going the way of CarbonCopies. It is match point here in the Grand Finals reset for CarbonCopies. Dodged, and then did it again. Yeah. He's gonna keep throwing it, and he's gonna keep standing there. Like, I'm gonna keep throwing He's got loose turns.
That'll be featured on our porn up stream next.
YetiGamer OnlyFans. Here we go.
Alright, we are still waiting for a stage. Looks like Smashville, Battlefield, and Final Destination are all banned. And it looks like we will be back on Town and City.
Excuse me. Now the real question here is, do we see Jahz stick on the Fox? Because I mean, he's played 2 Fox games. He's lost 2 Fox games, despite that one being very close. I would expect him to go back to the K. Rool personally, but Jahz is very unpredictable when it comes to character picks. He sometimes just seems to switch for no good reason at all.
He did go back to the King K. Rool.
Okay, so Jahz going with a bit of, you know, statistical logic this time.
No, he's still on.
Alright, so they load in here, Town and City, I believe you said yes, Town and City, and once again, K. Rool versus Cloud.
Three, two, one, go!
Alright, so early, we've got a pretty close game so far. Jahz did just take a little bit of a considerable lead in this first few seconds of the game here. We do have Carbon with his limit break already. And he may have missed it with that up B, because he did not hit anything with it.
Yeah, I mean, 121 to 18. This is one of the most lopsided starts we've seen to any of their games, and this being game 8? Yeah, game 8. So, right now, Jahz looking really good.
He was able to thread the needle there to make it back to stage without running into Jahz, which I'm sure what he wanted.
It's a lot better than running into him and dying, so I think
that
my god!
spike was just gross. Fortunately, he had time to recover and even...
Yeah, Jahz barely got that off before hitting lower blast, so... That, I mean, literally quarter of a second tops before he was out. So, I'm sure he had a sigh of relief there getting back at 96%, though. He's still got a pretty solid lead here. That would have been a crazy turnaround for Carbon to get that one. But he is controlling stage really well right now. Quick Blade Beam to control. Doesn't hop that crown too well, unfortunately for him. He comes in with the punish on the down air. Cross slash going to be denied. Back air, not enough for the kill either. Blade Beam gets reflected back. He's getting to deny some time and not able to get the 2 hit. 172 though, can't stand up with that. Jahz finally goes out, not before getting 53% extra credit though on the CarbonCopies. Looking really good for Jahz right now in this game 4 of this set. Limit break back on, and we're even up percentage-wise.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, is they're looking pretty good here in terms of keeping things on the same level.
Oh!
That is not how...
The up B was just short. Jahz, perfect timing on the jump, kind of leads it, that hair, and gets the spike with the down air. Really nicely done. Carbon's going to have to get some good punish in here to even this up, and get some right away. But, I mean, it is a K. Rool. He may live all the way up to 170 again if Carbon doesn't get the right hits out. I think he's going to look for the spike here. Yeah, he felt like he has to deny the recovery. Oh, and the reflect will be a kill almost. Oh my god, that is ridiculous.
Jahz is not how Carbon wanted that round to go, unfortunately.
Yeah, Jahz got full control of that following Carbon, his attempt to get the spike and bring it back in. Really, it all turned on the dime there when the spike for Carbon did not end up killing Jahz's K. Rool. He survived, and he just kind of kept pushing that lead further out. And it put Carbon on the back foot. A little bit of a desperation play. Of course, had he gotten the spike he went for himself, would have been a huge game changer, turn the tides there. But at the same time, when he didn't get it, it sealed his fate. Yarn in the chat with the focus up Lalo.
Well, it looks like Jahz has locked in the King K rule, and Battlefield is where we will be playing. We're still waiting for Carbon to lock in his character.
Yeah, I wish I would have seen what the stage bans were. Definitely not against the Battlefield choice. I think the triplats have been favoring Cloud against K. Rool most of this double set. So I would guess Yoshi's Story was probably banned out. Oh, actually, he got a win on that already, so that wasn't allowed. Yeah. So I wonder if Lilat would have also been a good stage, but I think most of K. Rool's projectiles come out at a high enough, a great enough height that the slopes on the side don't hinder them any, and most people don't play on the actual platform.
Well, when we saw the Jahz Yarn Dittos on Lilat, we saw several instances where the crown hit the ledge and it came right back to him. The cannonball did hit and just dropped. So
okay,
I think Lilat would not be a good choice if Jahz was doing the picking.
But he's not, which is what my thought process was there.
Yeah.
But it seems like Carbon wanted to go to Battlefield, wants just a basic triplat. He's being a basic bitch about it, yeah. And this is for it all. Game 5 here.
No more resets, no more matches, this is it.
No resets, no Johns, only winners and losers.
Yep.
And right away, Carbon is playing quite clean.
Yep, got a little bit of damage on his belly. Racked up a bit of damage if he can just keep this up.
Oh, perfect shield there, able to get through, gets the up air, as he finishes the limit break. A lot of control right now on the stage. He's thinking about it. Instead, he decides to just stand there and let the helicopter hit him in the foot. Reasons. But 142 to 27, CarbonCopies. It's weird because he's not playing a high pressure style right now. He is playing in a way where he's just reacting to everything Jahz does, and he's doing so very well.
Yeah, I mean, he was almost able to bounce him out the top of the stage with the spike there. That was looking really good.
He reads that neutral air jump out of shield and just back airs it, takes care of business. It gets to him before the neutral.
He caught the tail end of that cross slash from facing the wrong direction, so has very good luck to find peace there. He needs all the extra credit he can get here.
Good job by Carbon waiting out there, making sure he doesn't upbeat himself into that cannonball. There, back air though from Jahz will land, and at 127, Carbon's going to go out the top. 52% picked up by Carbon before losing that stock. He gets right back into business. He gets more damage out. Oh, that's easily punished there. Jahz probably regretting that a little bit. That was just free damage you gave away with that upbeat.
Yeah, you don't really ever want to be above Carbon if you can help it. That goes to ladies as well.
Oh, okay. You gotta stay under fine piece. Limit break is ready. 126 grounded though. That's gonna be some free damage. Gonna chase him off the side. Uses the limit break to up B high and get back. A little unfortunate for CarbonCopies. He would have preferred to use that as kill pressure. Back here from Jahz there as he starts to even things up. 86%, 146. Those are not that different when you take these characters into account. Carbon decides not to let his foot get hit by a propeller that time. Good choice. And the up smash again. I swear half of his kills today have come off that one fucking move.
Yep, he's got plenty of time to get some extra credit here. He desperately needs to not die right now.
Uses the limit break to get back. Get some good damage on that stomach as well. So that's going to limit Jahz now. He doesn't want to be doing neutral airs. He doesn't want to be doing forward tilts. He's got to keep that belly safe for a little bit until that repairs, and it has at this point. 131 onto CarbonCopies. He does have an extra stock left. Jahz at 47, moving up to almost 60%. CarbonCopies limit break is ready. He's keeping the pressure up here. Back air is going to land. He might look for this cross slash denial. He does. He hits it. Oh
my gosh!
And
No
Jahz
way!
goes out. Carbon pulls it off. Well done by CarbonCopies. He saw the play.